Hi, Simon and Lisa Thomas here from To Ride the World. Now we're filming here from West Wales. As you can see, the beautiful view behind me is over the Dyfi Valley estuary. We're here filming this evening one of a very simple meals. It's a twist on everyone's favourite outdoor meal, fireside meal, barbecue meal. It's steak. So this steak, you can't go wrong. Just plain steak. It can be bone in, bone out, anything you like. Thick, thin, doesn't really matter. And coffee. So everyone, overlanders, we all need our coffee. So you're carrying this with you. We've come across this meal many times around the world with variations. The steak that you have around the world, South Africa, Argentina, Australia, that this was a recipe we actually picked up from a friend in Mexico. And yes, Mexico has some fantastic steaks, fantastic meats. And he always carried coffee with him. We got the steaks, we threw it together, threw it on the fire. How much more simple can you get than that? And that is what I'm going to show you this evening. So, not only do I carry coffee with me all the time, because I seriously need a strong coffee in the morning, I carry Ziploc bags with me. Now these are reusable, or you can reuse them. I do reuse them, I do not use them just once, what a waste. Just tip some coffee into the bag. So if you were measuring it out, I'd say maybe 3 to 4 ounces, which would probably work out at about 5 of the tablespoons approximately. I am going to measure it out so you can just see. I'm probably going to give up actually. I'm going to give up. I'm already giving up. I'm just going to tip it in. So just tip it in. Get enough in there. Do it by feel. So that's a good guesstimate of what I need. I mean, if you've got absolutely massive steaks, you're going to need a little bit more coffee to cover them. So just use your judgment. So pick up the first steak, throw it in the bag, zip it up, and squidge it about. Technical term that is. Rub it, squish the coffee into the meat, press it in. Make sure everything is covered. The edges. I love doing this. Okay, that one's done. Okay, so I think this is covered enough. Just getting some excess off. I'm just going to pick this steak out. Shake off a little excess. Oh, look at that. Oh gosh, it smells so gorgeous. Okay, so second piece goes in. If you need to add in a little bit more coffee because you've used a lot on the first, or if you're cooking for lots and lots of people, just throw more coffee in the bag. Really use your fingers to press the coffee right into the steak. Make sure the edges are covered as well. Okay. Oh, look at that. Now I am going to let those sit. Normally I'd let them sit for about 30 minutes. Just at room temperature, outdoor temperature. Obviously cover it so that you're not getting flies and bugs all over it, especially if you're out in the boonies somewhere. Your fire, it needs to be really hot if you're cooking on an outdoor fire. So nice red burning embers. At the moment we've got flame and smoke, we don't want that, so it's a good idea to just let the steak sit until the fire settles down, there's really burning embers, and then put your steak on top. In the meantime, if you're cooking potatoes or corn on the cob, you can wrap those up in tin foil and throw them in underneath the flame. So obviously Simon and I are big meat eaters when we can get decent meat on the road. But you can do this as a variation vegetarian meal. So this works so well with the hard tofu. You can't put soft tofu in that, it just disintegrates. But the hard tofu and any vegetable you want, mix them up in the coffee as I did with the steak, and then either cook on skewers or you can cook on a pan over the fire or your barbecue. It's absolutely delicious. If you want a little bit more spicy, you can add a little bit of paprika or some chili in there as well. I haven't added anything additional because I just really want to taste the meat. If you're like me and Simon and you just love food and travel, have a look online on Amazon.com and .co.uk for my book Dirty Dining and Adventurous Cookbook. It has 27 recipes of very simple recipes to follow, but using ingredients from around the world to make very tasty meals. So no noodles and tuna in here. Have a look. It's by Lioness Press. Amazon.com, and it's a very good price, very special price for you travelers out there. So as I said, it's on Amazon. We've got 5-star reviews. Go and grab yourself a copy, and then when you start cooking, which I know you will, grab some photographs, send them on to me either via To Ride the World Facebook page, Instagram, or Dirty Dining Facebook page and Instagram. Come and say hi to us there. Right, okay, I need steak. Fire's nice and ready now. Depending on how you like your steak cooked, Simon and I like medium rare, which means we're going to do about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Obviously, time your steak as to however you like to cook it. So I'm just going to turn the steaks now. Going to have to be pretty quick because we're running out of light here. Tomorrow is the last day of summer, so we're turning into autumn and the light is beginning to fade fast. So we've lost the light, so I'm going to take these off the fire, head inside and cut them through so you can see juicy, juicy steak. So don't worry if you think it looks a little burnt, but it's the coffee that's formed a crust around the steak. And so when you cut into it, the steak inside will still be so juicy, but you'll have this lovely crunchy texture with it as well. So I've also cooked, I cheated a little bit by cooking them inside, a couple of really tasty corn on the cob, which are now covered and soaked in butter. Yum yum. So we've lost the light outside, but we're going to head out there anyway, sit around the fire, keeping warm to enjoy our coffee encrusted steak. See you at the next virtual.